And 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to Retro Wrenches. We're gonna do running boards today. That's it. Running boards.
Running boards.
Yeah. What happened? You're like.
You got the knee surgery done, the knee extension.
Yeah, I got the knee extensions. Painful. Pros, I'm taller. Downside, can't walk for 6 months. So. Anyway, let's get after it.
Okay.
I was gonna leave it in.
Okay. So you don't need running boards to actually get in the truck, but on these older trucks, they just got that classy running board look. So we got to tie it in, and well, they get tied into the fenders anyway, so it kind of look ridiculous if we didn't do them.
Yeah, it would look goofy, and you'll see on the other side.
Yeah.
This absent, it would look weird.
So that's what we're gonna get started on. So yeah. Let's do it.
If I remember right, went like this because the front of the frame tapered in, and so the long one was in the front and then the short one got back. So if the frame is right here, these all go like this, and wow, these are even at like different kind of heights. That was even kind of twisted. Huh, we'll have to check the other ones. Let me go get the other ones because I want to make sure that we're consistent with like the twists and stuff. So this middle one does have a weird twist in it. This has a little bit more of a twist in it. Yeah, we're gonna have to see if we can heat that up and bend it. Because I don't know if you can tell, kind of look at these straight on and see how that one's just a little bit tweaked that way. But like, look at this one. Straight, and this one's a little bit tweaked the other way. So I'm gonna take these and hold them up and then see what we gotta do to cut it. All right, so I put these on the running board. We should be all set.
I don't think that's how those go.
Sorry. Okay, now we're all set.
There we go.
Okay.
That's much better.
Alrighty.
Oh, also the truck has its first load.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, look, it's already being a truck. It's not even done yet. That space right there is where it should be. And you can see how far away that is. That's quite a ways. So we essentially need to shorten it to there. And it's got to come up to like right there. Wow. Hey, where's that fancy tape measure?
Hey, we got a new fancy tape measure you can use.
Oh, good. Now we just got to start over with the whole truck project. All right, there we go. So this one, the middle one, goes right here. Hang you up here. You can see not too far off, but it extends up past the frame. All right, I'm gonna do some measurements, and then we're gonna pull these out. We're gonna start chopping away.
Chopping.
Chopin.
So stay tuned.
Is this thing on?
Actually,
These are the jokes, kid.
These are the jokes, kid.
So essentially what we're working on here, what Colt's doing, is the old 54 frame was kind of A-framed, so it was like this. So the steps they're longer in the back, right? No, in the front. So in the back, the running board that runs along here, obviously when they come out, they're a little bit, that's like super long, but hopefully that shows up better on the camera there. So we have to go through and chop out sections to shorten these up because the new frame is more parallel. So that's what we're doing. We're cutting out little sections into there and then going to re-weld those in. Colt's got this in the vise. He's going to start cutting this up and stuff, but we're going to time lapse this because it's going to take a little bit, but crank some tunes. So
Oh my gosh. Oh, you got me.
Trying to catch you off guard there.
Yeah, you did. Wow, that's as real as it gets, folks. So I was looking up other trucks, and I was looking at like the running boards, trying to figure out like what's the alignment to the front fender, right?
I'm kind of a perfectionist.
Because here's the dilemma I'm at. I got this running board, and it looks real nice. But like here's an example. Here's this truck. And you see right here, that running board kind of like sticks out of the front, and it's kind of like what I got going on over here. But here's the other thing I'm looking at. So when you open up the door, I'm pretty sure this has to line up the whole way. So it's got to be in about right there, which not a problem, except for this little thing right here. So we've already lopped off a good chunk. I don't even know. There's the other pieces of it right there. And I've had to make this little notch for the body mount because the cab mount is like right here. So we just test fitted it and I tacked it on there. So this right here is still just a little bit too long. I gotta cut just a little bit more off, but we're talking like, what's a small measurement? Skosh. We gotta get a skosh off this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go remeasure and then measure this again, then come back and then double check this, and then so that goes against the frame, and then yeah. So we can have steps.
All right, so Colt's still working on the running board brackets, and while he's doing that, I'm gonna start taking out this headlight bucket, headlight housing, whatever you want to call it, so we can put it in the new fender. So that's what we're doing. So are we gonna have to get new clips for those screws?
Oh, those are, yeah, but you know what, those are called J-nuts.
We're gonna have to get some new J-nuts.
Yeah, we can get a kit of them.
Well, it doesn't feel like rubber anymore.
Guess we're not using that.
No.
Yeah, okay. Whoa, almost got attacked.
Probably not using this either.
Wow. All right, I have shortened this yet again. So now we're at, from the frame to the end here, we're at 13.5 inches.
Wow.
Wow.
Dude, how long do you think that's been there?
At least since 54. Whoa, was that
first year?
Wait, is that grease?
Dude,
Well, that might be factory grease. I don't know. Whoa, that's some
factory grease on a light housing?
Okay, well, there's two major questions here, right? Why is there grease on the housing? The second one, why is there so much grease on the housing?
Maybe Grandpa was working on the truck and left a tube of grease.
On the headlight?
Well, no, like just somewhere, and maybe Grandma shut the hood in a hurry to go.
And it went.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
a theory.
That's a stretch to get it to reach the. But hey, a theory's a theory, till proven otherwise, right?
Look at that. That's like hard as like coal.
Wow. Hard as coal?
Yeah.
Coal's pretty hard.
It is.
Yeah, look at that. Where would that come from? That is weird.
I don't know.
All right, well, keep working at it. You're doing great.
Put them together, and what have you got? Bibbidi bobbidi boo.
Okay, let me turn the light real quick.
Whoa.
Is that too bright? So this is how much we've lopped off for that to fit.
So I got this headlight housing in, headlight bucket, whatever you want to call it. That's sitting in there, so now you guys can look at that and kind of see. We don't have the other little chrome piece on this side. That was missing on the truck.
That's the headlight bezel or bezel?
Yeah, what Colt said.
Yeah. All right, so this is the passenger side, but to weld this in, I got it pretty close, but I just don't want to try to like hold this on there and then like try to push it on and weld it. So I just need to find a couple bolts and nuts to go in there. You push this in, it floats around, but I think this had like a square, I actually don't know. All right, I don't know. But this is supposed to go in here like this. I probably shouldn't put it in on this one because I need it on the other one.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, this is for testing. So put it on like that, and then like that. So will you find me a socket for that and put it on the impact?
Oh, you're getting serious.
Dude, these are going on. I don't want them to wiggle wiggle.
Jiggle, jiggle.
Dude, that is on the board. Really? Oh, okay, so I need a... I was like, no, I don't want to cut it again. I gotta loosen it and bring it over. Yeah. All right. Yes, look at that. Brilliant. So now we just need the step to be level like that. Does that look? Yeah, that looks pretty level right there. What do you think?
Oh yeah.
I need you to come and like push against this. Okay, you should be able to let go. And then we will. Well, that fell down. What in the world? Okay. So, yeah. So what we wanted, or at least what I've seen in videos, like what some other trucks were. I even looked at the old video. It's echoing. You hear that?
Yeah.
Whoa!
That sounds like George of the Jungle.
George of the jungle, strong as he can be.
Anyway, so that is, it's even, what do you call it, flush.
Flush.
The whole way.
Yeah.
I just tacked it in place, but if we're just looking at it,
Hey, would you look at this?
what do you think? How's that look?
Looking like the truck more and more every day.
Wow, that took, I think 7 tries. Maybe not that many, but it took a lot of tries to get that on there. Holy smokes. There's 1 out of, I got 5 more to do.
Dude. Well, we know the process a little better now.
I mean, I know the process for 1. I could definitely get the other side done on the front quicker. But the next one I don't think will be as bad. But the back one, that one's gonna be a little bit more of a chore because of that leaf spring bracket mount thingy.
Yeah.
Because it like does this weird round curve. Anyway, these also need like some body work. These steps.
Yeah, they do.
We're gonna have to like hammer this in. Hammer that back in. God, they just used to, like this metal is just so sturdy. It's like, all I can think about is like the amount of force it takes to bend this in. It's gotta be tremendous.
The craftsmanship that went into these old trucks.
That is the good
Like,
word for it. Yeah,
yeah.
It is craftsmanship.
Yeah.
Because you gotta think, like whoever designed this, like it just has such a cool old style.
Yeah.
You know, that they're like, oh, and this has got to flow into here, and they just made it look really good. I got a couple things showed up. So the chain that showed up the first time was the wrong one. I don't know what that was too. This is the right one. So
For the transfer case.
no, actually, it was with a great honor and stuff. We award you the transfer case
Oh, dude, that's
award.
heavy. That's cold.
So everybody give a round of applause for Kalen. Yep, you look like this too. So we got Kalen a chain. So if the transfer case ever goes out with the chain, you know where it's at. These are the fittings for the oil pan because they were just at the wrong angle. So I got a 45 and I got a straight shot. Awesome.
Always.
Oh, perfect.
The next day.
All right, so Colt is still working away on the running boards and he's getting those fitted into place. Back here, we're in the rear, we're gonna put a gas tank back here. So we're trying to get this rear, the rear spare tire carrier out of place. So I just got a couple more bolts that I'm working on. Let me show you what's going on down here. Going on a trip.
Favorite rocket ship.
Okay, that's enough of that. So this guy right here, the cable comes down.
Cable guy!
Put your, loop it around your tire, bring it up, holds up your spare tire. We don't need this piece of garbage, so we're currently getting rid of this thing. Hey, what you got going on?
Nothing. What?
Did you just break another one of those?
No, break what? Oh, that was like when I found it.
Oh. Where'd you find it?
I found it on the floor.
Who used it last?
Probably Claire. You know how Claire is.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, she was playing tic-tac-toe.
Yeah. So I cut this a little bit too short, and I need to add. Yeah, I'm adding just a little bit back onto it. So I learned for the next one.
Frankly, that's not true. He didn't cut the next one right either.
To measure twice and cut once.
Well, it's at an angle. So I got one side measurement is actually right on. But when you angle it, it's
gotcha.
off on the other side.
Yep, I see.
And I'm saying, where did Colt learn how to measure?
Yeah, so I'm going to weld that, clean this up, and then put it on there, weld it on, and then that side is on.
Okay. And we're on to the passenger.
Yeah, before I weld this on, though, if it fits, I'm going to hold it up there. We got to make a template for the other side.
Okay.
So, anyway, that's what I'm doing. So,
well, you know what Joe Dirt said? You gotta keep on keeping on.
You gotta keep on keeping on. Life's a garden, dig it, you make it work for you. You never give up, man, that's my philosophy. And you gotta keep on keeping on.
okay, I finally got it after, well, a day and a half struggle.
Yeah.
But
well, not a full day.
Well, that's true. But I mean, let's not get bogged down on which day, how long it took.
Yeah.
All right. So the running board is on. The brackets they're on. They're welded. They're tacked. You know how I like to do things. Check this out. So I welded this one a little bit more so I could step on it, but it holds.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Nothing's holding it up. She's in place. That's where she's going to be.
Well, I mean, the brackets are holding it.
Well, right. I meant like we don't have any pieces of wood or jacks under there anymore.
There's no straps or pieces of wood, vice grips. Now this right here, I was trying to pull up. Yeah. This will kind of go up just a smidge.
Yeah.
And we'll close that gap. This is bent down a little bit. We got to go. And then this will be perfect. I'm real happy.
We just got to do the other side.
Yeah, you're right. But guess what? We took some notes, and it's kind of glad we did this side first because these brackets were good.
Now we know what not to do for the next side.
Yeah, but I got to show you what your next job is.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Kalen doesn't quite know what he's in for. Let me take this out for a second. I'll show you. So that is not, that doesn't look right. So it got hit by like a rock or something, and I think that's why the other side, Grandma's side, is just a little bit tweaked in there. So we gotta pull this out here. I'm gonna have Kalen do that. This is also messed up, but we don't care about that. We'll just cut that. So here's the front one, and then here's the middle one. It's already been pre-cut and cleaned by Kalen, so. What in the world?
Hey.
What's going on?
Dude, I'm using the new microwave.
What?
Yeah. We had another loyal viewer hook us up with the free microwave. You can't pass that up.
Well, that's true.
Now we don't have to cook popcorn over a sketchy propane burner.
It wasn't that sketchy. Oh. It was just mildly sketchy. Wow. Is this the first thing we haven't burned to eat?
Yeah.
Wow. We're really moving
Well,
up.
besides like jerky, that doesn't.
Yeah, but we didn't cook it. I'm not counting that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
We've had to heat, reheat again.
I heat it, reheat it again until, well, it looks like that.
A lot of heat, a lot of smacking and bending, but I think she's getting really close, so we should be good to go to try to test it on the running board.
So anyways, what were you working on over there? I heard a lot of banging going on.
Oh, yeah. So come over here, I'll show you. Like all this right here was caved in. It still is. But I bent this out. You see I did in a few spots. We'll flatten these back out, but like I've got to hammer this flat. Like that's got to be flat, and it's got a nice little valley in it. I was able to pop this out pretty good. Like this was caved in, but I straightened that, bent that back out. So this right here, I bolted on just like I did at the front. So we've got to drill out these holes right here, because on the other one, oh, we gotta pull this back. Pull it back. Maybe I'll hit that. Oh, see how this one is like at an angle? Like that one's pretty straight, that one's straight. This one they threw at an angle. I don't know why, but look at that. It's just... All right, so the running board's on. We're missing 2 other brackets, so we bolted it to the rear fender here, so it's gonna stay. And then I got one mount up here in the front. So we did a lot of measuring to the other side just to make sure that it's the same. So I have the same gap here, and it's sticking out the same here, but you can see it follows the line the same on the other side. We'll have to get this fixed, and that'll fix the gap here because it looks like a lot, but it's really not. See, that's where the cab should kind of go. Right there. That's better.
Yeah.
There was a couple other things that we were thinking about. You'll notice, if you come look over right here, there's no power steering pump or anything in here right now. We need to put that on because I need to see where that fits. I can already tell you right now that the AC compressor, it ain't going in where it used to. There is a kit that we're gonna look into of it will put the AC compressor right here. There is a way. The alternator goes right here. Power steering pump's down here. We gotta put those on and see if we need to like massage the fender in a little bit more. But
The radiator.
yeah, and then the radiator. We gotta bolt this on. Right now it's just tack welded. So we do need to like drill some holes and bolt this on. Yeah, that's kind of like the next steps. Hold it. All right, come on, shit.
So, originally, I'm sure the truck did come with a bumper, but when we got it, it didn't have like an actual bumper. So we need to look, and we're gonna get us a nice new bumper ordered. And we're gonna kind of go with the stock tail light look. We're gonna get some of those ordered up too. And then also in here, gas tank wise, we gotta get us a gas tank ordered so we can fit it in here so we know where it's gonna go, so we know where the bed can go, all the bed boards and everything like that too. So
once we kind of get a lot of those things squared away, it also just needs normal maintenance. So like it needs lower ball joints, it needs, you know, new brake pads and rotors. That'll be probably one of the, not necessarily final, but that'll be like something that we'll put on like after we paint it stuff. So, all right, we're gonna check on the key because after I made that amazing key tumbler cocktail, we got to see if it works.
Oh, what?
Oh,
that's big improvement.
That was some movement there. I think I just, oh yeah, look at that.
Oh, that's by far the most we've gotten. It, oh, hey.
Let's just kind of keep wiggling it just a little bit.
Oh,
no!
Oh, look what you done did now.
I did it. I mean, it was weak, but hey, there's the, it's still hanging out. It seems so strong.
Well, I guess we can add getting a new key to the list of things we need.
Hey now. Come on. There, oh. There we go. Oh. Kaylin!
What'd you do?
We're making progress. Watch, this whole time there's like this key lock that I don't know about. You gotta push something in to get it out. Dude, I got it!
Whoa, hey!
Dude! I got the key! But hey, I think that might be enough to rekey it. I got it. Holy smokes. After 6 months, we got the key out in a couple pieces, but it's out nonetheless.
You know, one thing we never did try was heat.
Oh, we forgot the block. That's okay. Look at that.
Hit something.
Hit a board.
Hit a board.
Hit a board.
Good day.
Good day, sir.
We got a truck close, and I've said that a lot. We got the key out finally, even though it's broke. So I don't know. We'll fix it.
Yeah. Both running boards are on.
Both running boards are on. We'll get the rest of that tied up, but heck yeah.
Take it in.
Got the headlight thingy in. Yeah. We don't have to tell you. You can see it. You can see it now. Thanks for watching, and come back next week and see what else we fix.
Yeah.
So
Thanks for hanging out with us.
we'll see you next time.
You got to keep on keeping on.